Hey everyone, my name is Christina and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm diving into a platform which some of you may have heard of called taxexpertnow.com. It's a site that connects you with tax experts for all your tax needs. So I've decided to give it a try myself and see what all the hype is about, or if it's just another site to make a quick buck off of you. In this video, I'll be sharing my personal experience using the platform, how the platform works, and if it's actually worth using. So if you're curious about taxexpertnow.com and thinking about using it yourself, stick around because I'll be breaking down everything for you. Let's get into it. So what is taxexpertnow.com? Taxexpertnow.com is an offshoot brand of justanswer.com, which was founded in 2003. The site offers 24/7 services for individuals and small to medium businesses. This service is offered via a chat platform where you'll be able to speak with verified, top-rated tax experts across all areas of tax. Clients can receive assistance for general inquiries, specific questions related to tax returns, IRS back taxes, or even estate taxes. Okay, how much does taxexpertnow.com cost? Pricing is not easily visible on the website itself. You kind of have to engage with the bot first and go through the motions of potentially speaking to an actual tax expert in order to be able to see the price. There is a $2 one-time fee to join the platform, and then monthly the cost is $71, and this is Canadian dollars. Why did I choose to explore and join taxexpertnow.com? As part of my debt-free journey to pay off my US student loans, and with the uncertainty that's happening right now at the federal level and the Department of Education, I've been considering pulling out cash from my brokerage account that I've had for quite a while now, thanks to my grandpa who purchased stocks for me when I was born. However, I was unsure of the tax implications, especially related to capital gains taxes, now that I live in Canada and work in Canada, but the brokerage account is actually based in the US. I have already liquidated some stock from my grandfather a few years ago without actually knowing the tax implications. And so ultimately it kind of backfired on me because I didn't save any money from that liquidation, from that cash out, to be able to pay for estimated taxes. And it put me in a pretty tricky spot financially. I took that as a lesson learned, and I knew that if I am considering taking out stock again or liquidating this brokerage account, that I would need to speak to a tax professional. However, I didn't want to pay some tax professional a wild amount of money just to be able to spend 15 minutes with me to answer some questions. So I did a little bit of a Google search and found taxexpertnow.com. Its parent company, justanswer.com, has been around for many years now. The reviews seemed decent, and it also seemed easy to cancel. So I figured, why not give it a shot? Now, let's get into my review. 1. The platform. The platform itself is very user-friendly, it's easy to navigate, it looks clean, it's very simple. When you first log on to taxexpertnow.com, you'll hit a landing page where you will first engage with a virtual assistant to kind of assess your situation, ask you some general questions, and then it will hand you off to the tax expert, but of course, not before being asked to join and become a member. Once you pay, you'll then be taken to a chat interface where you will be able to interact with your tax professional. This chat interface is very easy to use. It's just like any of your traditional chat experiences where you'll be able to type back and forth to your tax professional and receive those responses from him or her as they come back to you. From this chat platform, you'll also have access to a My Accounts page. And in this My Accounts page, you'll see some settings such as order history, membership, benefits, and it's from this membership section where you will be able to cancel your membership or change your payment method. One negative thing about the platform, which I just discovered recently, is that it's a little bit hard to navigate back to your My Account once you have actually closed your browser, ended your chat with your tax professional, and you just want to come back to your account to look at it, to cancel your membership at another point in the future. I actually had to go back to my email and search for my emails from taxexpertnow.com to be able to find a clickable link from within that email that would allow me to access a previous chat from a tax professional and then be able to access my account from there. From the landing page of taxexpertnow.com, you're not actually going to see a link to be able to log into my account. So it seems a little bit scammy to know that you have to go through all these steps just to be able to access my account. It's not readily available to you from the main landing page. Next up, price. The price for taxexpertnow.com is very reasonable. Normally, you would need to pay anywhere from $200 to $300 or even more for virtual tax assistance, even if it's just to answer a couple of questions, even if it's just for 15 minutes. With this platform, you're only paying the $2 one-time join fee along with the $71 a month, and you can cancel anytime. So compared to $200, $300+ it's much more affordable. Lastly, but most importantly, the service. After I had paid, I was connected to a man named Carter. Carter's answers were brief, but they were to the point, and they actually answered the questions that I needed to have answered, which is good. I asked a lot of questions about capital gain tax. Is there a way to know exactly how much I'd pay in capital gain tax? Would I have to pay in both Canada and the US? What potentially would be my estimated tax? And he was able to provide me with all of the answers that I needed at this moment. Overall, his service was good. I was happy with the way he interacted with me. I was happy with the way that he responded to my questions. Although they were brief, it did the job. Again, these are basic questions. I wasn't asking him to decide for me what I should or should not do. I really wanted to use this service as information gathering and to be able to potentially confirm or deny some of the research that I had done on my own. And in the end, at the end of the conversation, I feel like I got that. And to potentially know how far I need to go into calculating those taxes if I were to use the tool that he provided, which he did provide, which is excellent. One thing to note though is that there seems to be a limit to the amount of time you can spend within one conversation with your tax expert. I think I spent about 10 or so minutes with him, maybe 15 tops, asking him all of those questions. And I had about 5 or 6 questions all in bulk because I wanted to get them all out there to be able to make an informed decision about what I should do. And towards the end, he literally said, I can only answer one more question, or this is going to be the last question. If you want to continue this conversation, you'll have to open up a new thread. And then if you want to, you can request me to continue that conversation. So just know that on the back end, there's some processes for these experts to limit the amount of time that they spend with the customer. And if you're having a long conversation with a tax expert, just know that they may stop you at a certain point to say, hey, that's all we can do for right now. Open up a new conversation and we can continue. And that is my experience with taxexpertnow.com. Overall, I think it's a solid platform if you're looking for quick access, easy access to tax experts, but of course, not without its downsides as well. Whether it's the pricing structure, the potential for mixed quality of the tax experts, or even the platform itself making it a little bit challenging to cancel your membership, it's definitely not a one-size-fits-all solution. But if you're in a pinch and need fast answers for an affordable price, you don't want to pay someone $200, $300 to spend 15 minutes with you to answer your questions, then definitely give this a shot. Will I use it again? I think I would, because it's affordable, because it's 24/7, and the person that I spoke to provided the answers I was looking for. I think it's a great resource to give you some guidance for basic questions. But if your tax situation is more complex, it may be worth it for you to actually see a professional to be able to provide you with more personalized services. Versus taxexpertnow.com is really great, in my opinion, for those looking to answer just basic questions and have that guidance from someone as a resource that's quick and easy. And that's my review of taxexpertnow.com. I hope you all found it informative. If you did, please give this video a like, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.